Hello everyone, welcome back. It's early November 2022 and we had a light frost the other night, which made me think it might be time to drain down the caravan. Now we don't go away in winter, because of family and work commitments, we run our holiday season from February half term through to October half term, and we just have the winter off and park the caravan up at home. Now I was thinking about draining down the water, and we use one of these Floe meters. Now I'm not endorsing this, I'm not sponsored. Floe don't know I'm making this video. I just wanted to show you what we've bought and what we use. Now I was thinking about this because with us parking our caravan at home, we park it quite close to a wall and quite close to a garden border, and it can be a bit prickly getting around there. Now with the Floe, you have this connector that plugs into the whale port, and this connector that connects to a car tyre inflator, compressor, whatever you want to call it. But it's a very, very short hose. So what I was thinking was that because I've got limited access around to the side of the caravan, I need to maybe do something different, because you've got to get in and out of this thing. You've got to pump it up 6 times, 7 if you drain down the boiler. So I was having a look at this, and it's basically just a hose lock connector from standard garden hose. And I was thinking maybe I could just extend this. So I had a look around the shed, and I had a piece of garden hose in the shed that I used for an old job at home. And I was thinking maybe I could extend this and see how it works. So what this video is all about today is I'm not going to show you how to drain down the caravan. There's plenty of videos like that. So I will show you how I've adapted the Floe to work for me, and hopefully you might find it of value. But what I'm going to do is connect it all up, show you what I'm going to do, and then we'll drain down a tap. So hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so this is what we need to do what we're going to do to drain down the system. I've got a piece of for garden hose with 2 hose lock connectors on them. I carry hose lock connectors as spares anyway in the caravan, so that's all fine. And there's the Floe. What I've also got is this piece here. You need a male-to-male connector. Let's get that into focus. Sorry. You need a male-to-male connector to connect the Floe to the hose pipe. What I've done there, I've just used a normal tap end plus a connector adapter, male connector adapter into the female tap connector that I got with the garden hose kit. I mean, you can buy those. I think they're about £3 each, but I had that in the shed anyway, so I thought I'd reuse that. So what we're going to do, we're going to put one end of the hose pipe out of the kitchen window. We're going to take the Floe apart, as I showed you earlier in the introduction, with the hose lock piece, and just take that apart there, and we're going to connect this piece to the tyre compressor here in the caravan. As I say, just a general normal tyre inflator. We're going to connect this to the whale pump of the caravan, which I'll show you in a second. And then we're going to connect it all up, and we're going to drain a tap. So once we've fed the hose through the window, I'm just going to push that through there slightly so I can just so I can grab it while I'm outside. I'm not going to take too much outside because I'd still need some inside. Right, so now it's time to just take the Floe outside, connect it to the whale connector, and we'll be back in a sec. Okay, as you can see, we're now outside at the caravan, and the whale connector is just as you would normally connect your water pump. So straight in there and lock it down. And the hose that I put outside of the caravan earlier is now here. And we just connect that up with one hand. I'm trying to connect that up with one hand. Bear with me, chaps. That's great, and that's in. That's in and done. That's pretty tight, and the whale connector's there. Right, so now it's back in the caravan, and we'll start putting it together in the inside. Okay, now we're back in the caravan. I'm going to bring the hose through the window as you saw earlier. We're going to connect the male-to-male to this and the male-to-male to the Floe. So that's basically it. We've just extended the hose. Then all I'm going to do is obviously take the dust cap off, connect the compressor to the Floe, lock it down, and then set the compressor to 12 psi. And this one's an auto shut off, so One thing you do need to make sure with this is make sure all your taps are closed and your yellow drain down is closed. So that's set to 12 psi, and we turn it on. And as you can see, it doesn't take very long at all. That's now the system pressurised. So what we're going to do now, I'll show you the hot tap, and this will burble, splutter, excuse the hose. It's one challenge with extending everything is you got stuff everywhere. Right, so what we're going to do, the system's pressurised, we're going to turn the hot tap on now. And you can hear the pressure coming out. And still surprising amount of water in there. And that'll stop when all of the pressures come out of the system. So we'll just turn that top off again. What I like to do, well, now I've got this, because I'm not running around inside and outside, I can do it a couple of times. So all I'm going to do, just make sure we're still set to 12 psi, we are, and turn it back on, and we'll do it again. So if you notice, it took a little bit longer that time. I presume that was because the system was empty. So what we're going to do again, we'll try the cold tap this time, but I just want you to hear the air coming out. There shouldn't be much water in the cold system, but we'll see. Now, that's a surprising amount of water in there, considering I drained it down for 150 mils at our last trip out. But that's it empty again, you see. So that's the kitchen done. Nice and easy. So we'll close that tap back up again. Now I'm not going to show you me doing the shower and the bathroom sink, but I'm going to go off and do those, and I'll be back once they've done. So I just thought I'd show you this because I've taken the shower head off with the silicone washer that I put in there, and it's probably best to do this with the shower head off. So I'm just going to show you the cold on the shower, because there was a surprising amount of water that came out of the hot, and that is quite frightening. I'm going to have to soak the shower as well now, so I need to clean that in a bit, but that's the amount of water that came out of the shower. Now, if that froze, then we would be in a world of hurt come the spring, and likely a quite expensive bill. So I'll crack on and do the rest, and I'll show you how much water we've done once I've finished. And there we go. We're all done. So I've drained down the hot and cold on the sink, hot and cold on the shower and the bathroom basin, and I did it once more on the boiler where I pressurised the system and pulled the yellow drain down switch. So one thing I just wanted to show you is how much water is actually in this bowl from the activity. So I've put a jug. I've got a jug out of the cupboard. I mean, I'm going to dishwasher this straight afterwards, but I just wanted to show you this water. And bear in mind, I lost a little bit in the shower as well. And this bowl was clean. But I want you to see this, that there is, what, 750 ml of water there? Approximately 750 ml of water. Now, and that water looks absolutely rank. Now, considering that I pure clean the system twice a year, and I flush the system every time we use it, I mean, that is quite scary. I mean, I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but there are black bits floating around in it. I mean, just want to call out that both the bowl and the jug were very clean. So if that doesn't convince you to drain down your caravan, even if you don't store it up for the winter, to drain down your caravan a lot more frequently, I mean, I'll to be honest, I'm going to be draining down a lot more frequently now after seeing that. So just wanted to highlight that to you. So there we go. That's really surprised me, actually. I mean, it wasn't that bad last year, but I mean, I'm just stunned that that's in our drinking water supply in the caravan. Now, as I say, I puriclean twice a year. We drain down on every trip. So I don't know if I'd want to drink that. I'm certainly not going to drink that. So I don't know if you guys should be drinking that either. So, and our containers, you know, we connect to the site water supply. We, as I said in an earlier video, we always go on service pitches. So I shouldn't have any stagnant water. I'm stunned. I really am. So, as I say, I hope this video helped. I'm going to put the links in the video to the whale and the truma Floe with some Amazon links. Now, they are Amazon affiliate links. They cost you no more, but we get a couple of pence if you buy through those links, and if you do, it'd be very much appreciated. It helps support the channel. As I say, we're very new. We're a very new channel. We've invested quite heavily in some gear for the to do this as a hobby, but as I say, your support's much appreciated. I'm not going to ask you for anything, but your support is very much appreciated. So, stay me waffling on. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, leave me any comments, ask me any questions, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot.